everyone, Joe from NYC Fragrances back with another video. Today I'm going to go over a list of Cheapies fragrances that you can get. Pretty much everything up and down this line or whatever I'm going to talk about is less than $40 per bottle. And I mean, that is a good way to start a collection. So if you're starting off your collection, if you decide to get into collecting here in 2019, this list may help you and it's a good way to start. So first, I'm going to give you a couple of honorable mentions because I do have some honorable mentions, and one of them actually was a cheapie, but now it seems to have disappeared a little bit. So now the price has kind of gone up on it, but I want to mention it anyway because the quality of this fragrance and what you get for it, it's just a great fragrance. It's a nice amber fragrance, and it is Halston Man Amber. Now this fragrance I picked up for $20. Now it's no longer on the regular sites that you usually see, so it's going for around $70 on eBay. You might be able to find it on the Facebook groups for some better pricing, but for now it's something that may or may not have been discontinued, but I do enjoy it, and it was a cheapie when I did purchase it, so I wanted to mention it as an honorable mention. My second honorable mention is by a house that I have become very into lately. They seem to bring a lot of quality for a really good price, and I enjoy what they have. And I stumbled across this one while I was in Century 21 looking for other stuff, and I ended up picking this up. 50 ml bottle. It is none other than Dunhill Custom, and I got this bottle for $15. And let me tell you, you could sit here and say the quality, the projection of it, whatever. The way it opens up with this beautiful apple scent really makes for a nice, fresh scent. So if you have to keep spraying it and spraying it because it doesn't last as long as some of the other fragrances, well, then that's what you do. I mean, at $15, you really can't go wrong. So for me, this is worth mentioning. You could pick up probably 100 ml, I think around $30 to $35. $15 for 50 ml was a steal as far as I'm concerned. So again, another honorable mention from the house of Dunhill Custom. So I kind of put an order to these, so I won't say that they really are from 1 to 10, but I'm going to go backwards from 10 down to 1 and go over them. So for me, at number 10, I have a fragrance that I got as a present. And I get some compliments from this one. It's actually a very nice fragrance, and it comes in at $23 for 125 mLs, which is a great price for the amount of juice you get. And it is none other than Halston Man Shot. Halston Man Shot, it's got some really nice spiciness to it. It's an easy wear. It comes in at a great price, and it's something that you should probably check out, and makes for an easy blind buy at the price point, right? Number 9, I have a Zara. This is Zara Prom Night 3. Now this comes in a kit together usually with Zara Prom Night 2. The Zaras tend to have the identity of being clones. So this one here is very similar, or maybe considered a clone of YSL's Homme Intense. Very spicy, rich opening. It really does come across intense when you first spray it on. And when you pick up this kit with both bottles coming in at $30, it's a steal, because basically you're getting this bottle for $15 and the other one, well, I mean, you paid the $30. It's a bonus. The YSL Night Prom 2 smells like Paco Rabanne's Invictus, which is not a bad fragrance to have and own. It's an easy freshie to wear, so why not? So at number 8, I have a probably under-respected fragrance that was given to me as a present years ago that still, to me, has this fresh barbershop vibe that could be worn as an office fragrance. Has this real intense lavender to it, and that's none other than Victorinox Swiss Army Classic. This can be had for $20 on Amazon, eBay, wherever you go looking for it, and it for the amount of juice you get, the price that it's at, it is, again, another steal. It wears well, it garners compliments, it garners reactions on top of that, not just the compliments. It has been a pretty good fragrance to have in my collection. I had it out of my collection recently and I decided to pick it up, and so it's back in my collection again. Next one, at number 7, one that may or may not have gotten much hype recently, or has been getting hype, or was getting hype, but I still picked it up based on what it does. I actually combined this fragrance with Club de Nuit Intense Man. I do a 50-50 in a decant, and it makes for a really nice fragrance. And it's nothing other than Ed Hardy's Love and Luck. Ed Hardy Love and Luck, you pick up 100 mLs here for less than $14. $14. You could spray away and you'll smell just like Millésime Imperial. It is that close to Millésime Imperial. And when I combine it with the Club de Nuit Intense, it's like combining Club de Nuit, it's like combining Creed Aventus with Millésime Imperial. You get where I'm going with that. It's a really good combination, and it makes for a good scent. At number 6, we have Dunhill Icon Elite. This is a flanker from the Dunhill Icon line. It is, to me, a little more rich, a little bit more dressy, a little more manly than the original Icon. I love the original Icon as well. But at the price point that this is coming in at $33 for 100 mLs, you can't beat this. This is something that can be worn as a signature scent. It is different. It is something that just works well, it projects well, it lasts well. And for the price point, again, it can't be beat. This is something that you really gotta check out, and check out the rest of the Icon line. Dunhill does make some really good fragrances for people that want to get into fragrances. At number 5, we have a very popular fragrance as far as cheapies are concerned. Here you're getting 75 mLs for $23 for a fragrance that smells like a $300 fragrance. This is Montblanc Individuel. Montblanc Individuel has been known to smell just like Creed's original Santal. Other people will say that it smells like the original Youp for Homme. It does have that kind of vibe, and it does have that scent profile, and for the price point that it's coming in at, $23 for 75 mLs, you really can't beat it. It's nice and easy to wear. This is another one that you can wear every day, and it's great for gifting, it's great for wearing yourself, and worth definitely checking out. Another blind buy purchase that you should not regret. At number 4, we have a very popular fragrance. It's been around for years. May not be the time of the year to wear it. I do find it very versatile though, so there is really, anytime you want, you could wear this one. And it's none other than Versace Man Eau Fraiche. This is just a clean, fresh, citrus, a real good freshie that you can wear, inoffensive. It's under $40. You get 100 ml for $38, and you really can't beat that. The quality you get, the longevity that this fragrance gets on my skin, it is a very good fragrance to have and own. And I will be wearing this come spring and summer a lot more prominently. I haven't worn it recently because as I'm developing my collection and as I'm going through all my samples, it's kind of hard to get back to some of these bottles, but I will. I sure will. Now, number 3. Number 3 is a fragrance that I just got in that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I kind of been putting it off. And I really don't know why I've been putting it off. It's a really nice fragrance, and that is CH Prive. Now I picked up the 50 ml, and I got the 50 ml for $33, which is a very good discount. And again, this is another great wear, very masculine, very appealing fragrance, mass appealing, will garner compliments. And again, for under $40, it makes for a really great fragrance. At number 2, this one gets talked about a lot in the cheapie universe. And when you're getting 200 mLs for less than $22 for this bottle, it is almost insane. And that is CK1 Shock. The opening of this, the tobacco, if you like tobacco fragrances, you gotta have this bottle. You have to. There's nothing else to be said. At $22, decant a 10 ml, carry it around with you all day. If the performance of it is weak and you feel that you need to respray often because it just doesn't produce the performance you're looking for the price you're getting, just carry that decant and keep respraying it. You'll love the smell of this. I'm telling you, it is just that good, and it opens up that good, and people smell it on you, and it does get those compliments. It is that good. I know it sounds like a hype, and there's a lot of talk about CK1 Shock, and there's been talk about it on different videos and different reviewers, but you know what? The price has actually even come down, and I'm almost thinking this may no longer be made fairly soon, so you might want to grab yourself a bottle or a backup bottle just to have it. And last, but certainly not least, this one I just picked up yesterday. And again, for the price and what you're getting, here I'm getting 100 mLs for less than $27. Niche quality. I mean, it's a blend that is different than, you'll smell different than anybody else. You can make this a signature scent. Nice boozy quality, just well blended fragrance, and that's none other than Bentley Man Intense. Bentley Intense is getting a lot of hype and a lot of talk in the community nowadays, and I think it well deserves it. At this price point, the quality you're getting and what you're getting for it, there's no reason not to have it. There really isn't. I mean, you get out to the store. Century 21 is the place by me that carries it, and that's where I got to smell it in person. So this way, it really wasn't a blind buy for me. But even at the price point that it is, with as much talk as there is, if I had blind bought it, I would not have been upset. So that's my list. I have 2 honorables, gave you 10 really good quality cheapies for less than $40. I'm going to leave the links below for these fragrances. And listen, this is a good way to start a collection. The best way, the cheapest way. You can have this whole setup for less than $300, and you'll have yourself a decent collection with a lot of different fragrances that you can wear. I'm going to be making a video soon on how to start a fragrance collection and how different categories of fragrances you should have in your collection, and I'm going to go through it as a 3-tier system where you have your cheapy entry-level fragrance, your designer fragrance, and then your niche or more expensive fragrance. So this way it gives an opportunity for 3 different types of collectors to build a collection for themselves. So remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.